Hello dear students, this is Hernán and I'm recording this video in order to show you all the elements that you require for your custom that is going to be this coming Saturday in our class. So let's see what I'm doing on the screen. Of course, I need to click on Native American, and in this case I can say tribes or names. So this is what I have. I remember the video I made for you so you guys saw the way that they look. I want you to take a look into this, probably more like this. I know it is a picture. What is it? Oh, I lost it. This one right here. It's full color. It's a Native American. I'll explain this to you in a moment. So I'm downloading this one right here. This one looks like something I require for the custom once again. And I will have a third example of, I like this one right here. So to me, this is more like the things I'm looking for, Native American. Okay, so now I'll go straight to the folder. I'll share this with you, and then I'm gonna show you the pictures. So if you notice, there are some characteristics on this picture, which is the upper part that is from Native American is wearing, which is like a band. I'll try to emulate that. There are some feathers. Don't have feathers, but I'll see what I can do. On the other hand, look at this other person. He is wearing something that is coming out of his head. He's got long ponytails, I would say. And he's wearing some bracelets on his arm. I'm not sure the way I'll do it, but I figured it out. And he's also wearing something on his neck. So I'll see the elements. It doesn't have to be so elaborated, kids. So you just use your imagination and go straight. Find some things at home and try to emulate this. So I have this. He also has a necklace, a big one and circle one. And what else can I say? It's very colorful. And this one, which is a drawing, I would say that it's also some feathers on his head. And what other element can I say that it's going to be working? Probably something that he's wearing on his shoulders and probably chest, but let's see what we have. So let's go straight to check the materials I have. So these are the ones I have. So this is what I have. I have my scissors. I have this container with some nails and things that I can use in order to put all the things together. I also have scrap paper. Right here, scrap paper. So what I mean with this is that I can use the other part of the page, which is, I think I have glue. Somewhere I have glue. I have this cutter. Okay. I have a ruler as well. I need to use it for this. And I have a ruler. And I have markers that are probably older than you. But they still work, believe me. Well, some of them. What else do I have? Oh! I have an old shoe box. Well, it's not that old, but it's, you know, a box that I have for my favorite type of shoe. That's what I have. I'm gonna use it because it's cupboard-like. And what else? Well, that's it. My imagination. My girlfriend is gonna lend me some necklaces so I can wear, and let's see how this works. Okay, so now what I'm going to do next is the following. So I have the scrap paper. Okay, so I am going to fold it this way. Then I'm going to use my scissors to cut it on half. You will see why. Alright, I think it's enough. So what I'm doing next is just cutting probably in 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 parts,
And what I'm about to do is just to roll it, which is this. So I'm rolling this. This is what I'm doing. I'm rolling the pieces of paper. Remember, this is scrap paper.
5 hours later.
Alright, students, so look at this. So I have many rolls. They are different sizes, all of them. I have all these rolls that I'm going to use in a moment, because for that you will see what I'm creating. So I have this case. I got tiny scissors, but what it really matters here is this one. I will use this. The name of this is thread. Okay, thread. I'll use thread to put all this together. And also one of these. These are needles. Needles. This small container, circular container. And I'm going to use this needle right here. Okay, now I have, once again, the thread. So I have the thread, and then of course I'm gonna put the thread inside the eye. By the way, this is called the eye. The eye of the needle. So now I need to I'm gonna put it in my mouth. Yes, I'll put it in my mouth, so in that way I can use my saliva and then make it thinner to pass it through the eye of the needle. Oh yeah, finally did it. Yeah. Alright. So then I'll have, all this thread. And I'll create a knot. Oof, this is gonna take forever. Take one piece of paper, and then I'll use the needle, and I'll pass it through it this way. You see? Then I'll use another needle. Not another needle, sorry. I will use another piece of paper, roll paper. Oh my god. ¡Oh! Se me rompió la... Now that we have finished with all of this, what I'm doing is to look for the last piece of paper or roll paper, and then I'm going to start again on the other side. You can also do this. I know it requires a lot of patience because it's going to take you a long, which in my case I'm a little bit lost, but I'll continue with this. It's kind of hard. As you can see, my needle is bigger now. Be careful with your fingers, by the way. It doesn't have to be perfect. I repeat this once again. Now this is what I have. Take one of these markers, and then I'm going to start painting this, especially the brown. I believe that this was a color they had easy access to in order to decorate this, that I'm not sure that if it's going to be a necklace or some sort of bracelet that I'll have. This was brown. Now I also have red, so let's see if I can mix it, or at least I can color. What it comes to my mind is that our ancestors or Native Americans got this from animals, so probably like this. And then I have black, so hopefully it works. And what I'm doing here, probably to have some points. This is in order to color the white part of the paper. And this is it. I mean, it can be an accessory. We will see what's going on in a minute. So now let's go to make the feathers. Let's see. So here I have my box, and I'm gonna take this cardboard in order to draw what I think I can have 4 feathers. So the way I do it is just to have something like this, and then I would say like a little tree or pine has to have it, probably this. And this can be like all around my feather. I probably made a mistake because I can use the other part of the cardboard or the box in order to draw this, but I thought that okay, this can work. Okay, there you go. This is what I have. Okay, so now I'll show you what to do next. And here I have the other one. And let's see this one. I mean, this is weird, but I'll do my best in order to decorate it properly. I'll pause the video and I'll go back to you. Now I decided to create a symbol that is going to be pasted on my forehead. I'll show you in a minute, because I also found like a sort of band that I'm gonna wear on my head. So I'll decorate it with this. Another thing I forgot to mention was the fact that I got the feathers on my head, and I had to cut parts of the box, the shoe box. And what I'm gonna do is just to staple these feathers. So I forgot to mention that I needed a stapler. This is a stapler, and the action of putting them together is to staple. Now this one has to be here. I wanted to have it here, so I'll staple this. Be careful with your fingers in case you do this. Now try to put them inside.